So in this video, this one's going to be short and sweet, but I really think that you're going to appreciate what I'm about to share with you. So with our newsletter, we know that we're excited to go out there and share our registration page or our current issue or our latest news or all those things. And so what we've done is we've gone and created what I call magic links for your newsletter publication. And every single one of your publications will have these links, and it's something that you want to memorize. I'm going to show you exactly what these are and what they do, but these are also, it was a very common sense approach how we did this. Okay, so I basically took everything that I could think of that you might search for to pull up your registration page or to pull up your archives or to pull up your latest news, right? And what we've done is we've hard coded those links so that you don't have to go set up like pop links or bit.ly links, or you don't have to search around for your links. If somebody says, hey, how do I sign up for your newsletter or whatever, well, you're going to know exactly how to get to it. Or if somebody says, how do I see your most recent issue, you're going to know exactly how to get to it. Where this is going to come handy is when you start sending out emails and you want people to see your most recent issue without you having to go and update the links every time. A good example is going to be that you're going to create your welcome email. When somebody signs up for your newsletter, there's going to be a welcome email that goes out. And how incredible is it that you can put a link in that welcome email that says, check out our latest issue. And it doesn't matter when you send out that issue, that link will automatically show your latest issue. So if somebody's looking at it in November, they're going to see your latest issue from November. And if somebody looks at it in February, they're going to see the latest issue for February. So it will always automatically refresh and show the latest issue. Nothing that you need to do. And they are very, very short, friendly, brandable links. So everybody's going to learn your publication. And it's pretty extraordinary what we've set up. I've never seen another system do this. So let's take a look at how we've gone and hard-coded these links for you. And what I mean by hard-coded, there's nothing that you need to do. We've done this inside of our system. It happens automatically. The only thing that you have to do is just be aware of what the links are. That's it. So if I were to come over here to this screen, all right, now the example I have is newsletter.com/link. Now, replace newsletter.com with whatever your newsletter is. So we have westvalleyShoutouts.com, and then I'm going to give you a link to put at the end of it, right? Or, and it won't be a link, it'll actually be a word, okay? Or we might have like LoganvillePulse.com / whatever the word is. Or we might have HendersonShoutouts.com / whatever the word is. Everybody has the same words, but what you need to do is you need to swap out your publication, okay? So first of all, let's look at the most obvious one, which is probably most likely going to be your registration page. So we have westvalleyShoutouts.com. If somebody were to go to westvalleyShoutouts.com / register, they would see this registration page. Or if somebody were to go to westvalleyShoutouts.com / sign up, they would see this registration page. Now we've set it up to where if somebody goes to westvalleyShoutouts.com whatsoever, they go to the registration page. But we could, that's called the root domain. And so we could set it up to where the root domain would go to not only the registration page, it could go to our archives, it could go to our latest news, or it could go to any URL of our choice, okay? But we have it set up to where it's going to go to the registration page. I'll show you exactly how to do that, all right? So just pay attention to /register / sign up. So if you did have your root domain going to, say, your blog or some other URL that's not part of our system, you could still put /register or / sign up on the end of it, and it would open up the registration page, okay? Next, we have our current newsletter, okay? So obviously, the first thing I could think of is if you type in your domain, so westvalleyShoutouts.com / current or / recent. Both of those will get to your current issue, not just your newsletter, but it will get to your current newsletter. Okay, so the most recent one that you published, when you add / current or / recent, it's going to open up. Pretty cool, right? How about the latest news? Remember, this is like your blog, right? Well, you go to westvalleyShoutouts.com / news, then it is going to open up the screen that you see right here. It will open up your news screen, your latest news, okay? And then finally, we have one more, and that is our archives. If you go to westvalleyShoutouts.com / archives or /archive, because I know people get those two confused, it will open up your archives. Okay, so you want to learn those things. /register, /sign up, /current, /latest, /news, and then /archives or /archive. Just make it part of your vocabulary, and you will always be able to get people where you want to get them to. Even if you're right there talking to somebody on the spot, you can take out your phone and say, here, type this in, and booyah, it'll take them right there. All right, so that's all I needed to share with you, because that's going to come very, very handy when we write our welcome email, as I said a minute ago. But just learn these things. It's very, very simple, and I'll see you in the next video.